Okay, once we get a sense of the evaluation of the foot, so we use our form, fill out everything about your foot, and we get everything planned on what we want to do, we're going to cast the foot. And we send that cast out to be molded so we can get exactly what we want. But when we do that, we want it neutral. So what we do is we measure the middle of the calcaneus so that the cast can give us a real detailed picture of what the neutral position is. I'm going to get her in that position, and then what I'm going to do is use this casting material to lock the foot in. So I simply have plaster of Paris. I'm going to get it wet. And the reason we cast is a lot of places will have you step on something or in a foam bucket, but what we want to do is put this foot into a neutral position, and we find the best way to do that is through a cast, because I can really control subtalar neutral, and that just means I want to put the foot in its natural position, in a normal natural neutral position, and that position will allow me to make a better judgment on what the foot's going to respond to. So I start off putting this plaster on, and I want a nice full surface coverage, and what's nice is I can get all the wrinkles out, so it's really customized to the foot we're working on. And when we customize something, it's nice that your arch is getting the nice arch that matches you when you put it on your foot. We're going to pick an angle of posting for your rear foot or your heel to match the level of collapse that you have, and then ultimately we're going to respond with the forefoot and make corrections or changes, any little tweaks in the orthotic that will support the front of your foot and the toes. So we want to make sure it's a full surface, full coverage. We're going to clean it up, and we get a full coverage there. We're going to mark the sulcus, that's where your toe line is, in case we need to do any posting there. Once I'm ready, I'm now going to put her neutral. So we do that by putting our thumb in the 5th and 4th metatarsal, and then I have my fingers here on the talus, getting her in a neutral position. Once I'm happy with that neutral position, I'll just slightly glide forward, and now I've locked that foot into its natural neutral position. So when we go reverse the cast, we're going to see what that position is, what the foot likes to be in, what its neutral is, and then we'll be able to build up the device accordingly so that when she's standing on that orthotic every day, using it to walk, run, play sports, her foot's going to be in the right position. Cool, you can take. Okay, so now we've got the cast to harden up. So we're going to loosen that up by pinching the skin a little bit to get it loose, and then once we remove that orthotic, you're going to see it's got the nice heel cup. It tells us that neutral line, gives us an arch, and you can see all the foot material. So what's going to happen is they're going to come in and fill this whole cast up, and so now we're essentially going to end up with her foot. And then what's nice is, based on looking at the cast, you can actually see this line, you can see the arch, and you can see the angle of the foot, and that's how we're going to build this orthotic around the device, around the material, so that we can get a device that fits her perfectly. If we ever need to make some modifications, we do that. So you have about 4 months to make any modifications, add posting, make corrections, because we want to get it right for whoever's foot is using these. We don't want them to end up in a closet. We want you to use them, make sure they're working, and that you're happy with the device. So that's a big part of the thing we do. And then finally, once they come in, there's a wearing program. So you're going to get the device, and then you're going to wear them for about an hour and then progress. So each day, each week, you'll wear them a little bit more. So you have a break-in period that allows them to be more readily usable and less problems, either hot spots, blisters, and things like that.